Istanbul Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu has been arrested, sending shockwaves through Turkish society and the markets. This happened just before he was expected to be announced as the opposition's presidential candidate for the 2028 elections. In response, the value of the Turkish currency plummeted. So what was Turkiye's president, Erdogan, thinking? İmamoğlu first became famous by defeating Erdogan's AKP party in Istanbul's 2019 mayoral elections, not once, but twice after the authorities annulled the first election. Since then, he has become the face of Turkey's opposition, with constant polling showing he would likely defeat Erdogan in a presidential race. "This is a coup against our next president," declared the chair of the Republican People's Party, the CHP, Turkey's main opposition group, following İmamoğlu's detention. The arrest comes in a tense political context. Erdogan's AKP party has experienced a series of shocking defeats. The 2024 local elections were a historic turning point, with the CHP opposition winning the popular vote for the first time since 1977. The opposition not only took control of areas like Istanbul and Ankara, but also made inroads into conservative rural regions. This nationwide defeat, the first of its kind for Erdogan, was a shock. But President Erdogan has carefully timed his response. The arrest of İmamoğlu happens in a wider global political context. In America, Donald Trump has returned to the White House and is less concerned about the democratic values of countries like Turkiye than the Biden administration. In Europe, security concerns about Russia have made Turkey an important ally. A recent peace deal with the Kurdistan Workers' Party has given Erdogan an opportunity to offer concessions to Turkey's Kurdish population whilst pursuing the persecution of İmamoğlu. But despite this careful planning, there was a serious consequence for Erdogan's decision. The Turkish lira crashed to a record low of 38 to the dollar. Stock trading was halted twice in a single day because of the steep declines, and Turkey's central bank reportedly spent $10 billion in reserves attempting to re-stabilize the currency. This market panic was part of a longer-term story about the fragility of the economy, which struggles with inflation now exceeding 40%. Some economists blame Erdogan's unorthodox monetary policies, which have favored lowering interest rates even as inflation has soared. But even though the economy has taken a serious hit, it's unlikely Erdogan is going to stop his policy of cracking down on the opposition he now feels so threatened by. Earlier this year, Turkish authorities detained over 300 opposition figures, politicians, journalists, and even an astrologer who had predicted election outcomes unfavorable to Erdogan. So in the context of Turkey's economy and the growing pressure of the opposition, is this arrest a sign of strength or weakness on Erdogan's part? With his approval ratings declining and the economy teetering on the edge of crisis, silencing popular opponents has become a necessity to preserve his two-decade hold on power. And what Erdogan does next will have massive implications for Turkey's economy, society, and the rest of the world. Hi, I'm Arthur. Thanks for watching History Behind Headlines. Please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to have a say on the topics I cover going forward, why not join the Discord?